It's healing your body right now. Ekoba, shatalolobo kosha. Your body right now. Ekoba, shatalolobo kosha.
Baby, that's cool, 'cause I'm just a man. Sweep it off your pretty feet. Come on, take my hand, let's move to the beat. Come on, let's make our way out to the floor to make some moves. I wanna
shut your goddamn ass up.
Can you groove?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. And I'm your host, Mr. Tariq Nasheed, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. Glad to have everybody tuning back into the show. Today's show is brought to you by MackLessons.com. That's where you can get the Mack Lessons DVD. And UnitedPlayersOfAmerica.com. That's where you can chop up game with other players, such as your goddamn self. And it's Monday, April 2nd, chopping up good game like players do. On today's show, we're going to take listeners' calls and read listeners' emails. And I'm going to flow straight from the goddamn survival scrolls. Now, let me get into an email that I got from a gentleman from MySpace. I'll leave his name anonymous, but his email says, "What's up, King Flex? Really enjoy the show. Love to hear you flow from the survival scrolls. I want to know, and I know you touched on this in your book, The Mack Within, but when I invite a female over to my crib, what's the best music to play to set the mood? Could you please help a player out? When women come over to the house, I don't know what to play. Sometimes I get nervous. What should I do?" Well, I did talk about that in the Mack Within. I talked about my favorite CD to play when women come over. It's a CD by the group 112. It's their first CD, came out in 1996. And the CD is like off the goddamn hook. That CD was guaranteed ass. That CD damn near has like 15 slow songs on it back to back. Very smooth CD. It was 112's first CD. That's like one of the most playeristic CDs I've ever had. That's a very good CD to have. Anything by the Isley Brothers, that's good to have. And again, I went into detail about what to do in my book, The Mack Within. I hate to repeat the same stuff out of my books. I try not to repeat the same things that I write. I try to bring new game to the table. So when you guys go out and get the actual book, that's extra added game. Because I'm laced with game. I lace you motherfuckers with new game all day, every day. But I did talk about that in the book. And I also talked about that in the Mack Lessons DVD. I talked about the type of music to play to get the females in the mood and just set the whole tone and get the pussy feng shui going on in the house. And another thing, man, when you're on top of your game and your game is like really, really hella tight, it don't matter what you play. The music is almost obsolete, man. Hell, if your game is tight, nigga, I'll bump this and get some pussy.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinette.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you can find them.
Nigga, I be tearing up pussy to that. You be hearing this in my room.
Montgomery, it's just like Amen.
That's what you'll be hearing in my bedroom.
Oh yeah, come shop with us. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like.
I'll be tearing up some pussy to that.
You heard me. Come shop. Living rooms, bedrooms, dinette.
Shut your goddamn ass up. Anyway, but I digress. Anyway, let me check out some other emails that I've gotten from my listeners. Got another email from a gentleman from MySpace. Well, let me take a call real quick. Let me see who's on the phone. Hotline. Going once, going twice. All right. Anyway, Somebody didn't have nothing to say. But anyway, let me read another email from one of the listeners. He sent an email. He said, "What's up, Flex? Love the show. Love the books. It's really helped me greatly in my approach to women and the personal respect that I've gained for myself." I like to hear that. That's what I like to hear. My question is this. I was in a relationship with a woman that was good friends with a longtime homeboy of mine. He told me he hit it before, and it was cool for me to be with her. I respected that, and I proceeded with her. Now, before I got with her, I asked him on numerous occasions if he had feelings for her. He said, no. You guys are perfect for each other, and you guys should be together. With that, I went ahead along with the relationship with her. And to make a long story short, he really did have feelings for her and fabricated a lot of shit about me, and she left me to be with him. He played her, and he stopped calling me. I feel weird about the situation because it's been a few years since it happened, but I'm still feeling fucked up about it. Is that dirty macking or what? Or should I reach out to either one of them? And he wanted me to leave his name anonymous. Now, in that situation, man, you don't take women seriously that the homeboys done ran up in. You don't take jump off seriously. That woman is a jump off. Not only is she a jump off, the old school pimps call women like this choosy Susies. These women go from guy to guy. They go amongst circle of friends, dating buddies. You and your boy should still be cool no matter what. You should never, ever let a female infiltrate your circle of friends. I've said this on numerous occasions, guys. Don't let a female fuck up your game with your homie. Don't let a female fuck up the relationship you have with your dudes. It's bros before hoes, as the old saying goes. Shit, all that rhymed. I like that. Bros before hoes, before the old saying goes. That was some old school shit right there. Let me rap to that.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
It's bros before hoes. You know how it goes. Oh yeah. Flea market.
Montgomery.
Anyway.
Goddamn ass up.
I digress. Yeah, that was whack. Anyway, but like I said, players, bros before hoes. Don't let a female infiltrate you and your partner. She's a choosy Susie. She's hollering at your dude and then dating you and then breaking up with you. Come on, man. You shouldn't have never gotten into a relationship with a woman like this anyway. If a woman is doing shit like that, you always have to keep a magnifying glass on her ass. When women jump between homie and homie and homie, you just don't have a serious relationship with them. They're cool to kick it with on some jump off shit. I don't even talk negatively about them. I've known women like this that have went from homie to homie to homie that I'm cool with to this day. I wouldn't take their ass seriously. I'm not going to wipe their asses up. There are females that I'm real cool with that me and all the homies that ran through. I'm cool as hell with these women. But I'm not about to walk around Disneyland with this bitch like we like Hansel and Gretel. Fuck that. You got to treat a jump off like a jump off. You don't have to treat them like shit, or you don't have to treat them negatively, but you ain't got to wipe them up, fellas. So that's the message to you guys. Stop wiping up the neighborhood jump off. Now let's see who's on the phone. Somebody's calling for a block number. Hotline.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? What's your name, man?
Oh, this is Greg.
Okay, what's on your mind, Greg?
Hey, I'm calling from Sacramento State University. What's going on?
You from Sacramento?
Sacramento State University, yeah.
What's going on up there in Sac? You guys need to bring me up there for a damn lecture.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need you up here, man. We really do.
All right, what's on your mind, man?
Man, I got your fan, and I just want to show appreciation, you know what I'm saying? But I really want you to come to my school and do a lecture, man. I mean, I'll try to get something going. I mean, really, though.
Is it a predominantly black school, white school? What's the demographic there?
Mixed. Look up on the internet. It's a real mixed school. It's a real diverse campus. Man.
Okay. Shit, y'all get my fee. Yeah, that's why I ask, because the white schools, they just write a check and fly me on up. The black schools, y'all be having to have fish fries and car washes and barbecues to raise a nigga's money. Get a motherfucker's money. I'll be glad to come on up there. And we'll discuss all the particulars off air. But thanks for the call, man. Shoot me a private email, player. Anyway, turn my goddamn music back on. Yeah, I love to come up there and do a school after lecture. These schools be want me to come up, and the black schools be wanting me to come on out, but their money be all fucked up. And what kills me, the black, and I talked about this many times on the show. The black schools be coming at me on the hey my brother shit. Hey my brother, come do us a favor. Hey my brother, assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? I talked about that. White schools, they're like, look, where can we send this check? Where can we send the deposit? Black schools, they got to have a muffin sale, a car wash, got to mow lawns, they got to throw newspapers to raise the goddamn money. But if Lil Bow Wow or Ludacris or somebody wanted to come to a concert, they'll raise the money in like 2 hours. If Young Jeezy wanted to come up there, the money will be there. That $20,000, $50,000 will be raised up in hours with no problem. But I digress. Anyway, let me read some other emails. Got an email from Harlem's baby boy, long-time listener. What's up, Harlem? Harlem is a regular on the blog, too, on the myspace.com/Tariq_Nasheed blog. And Harlem had a deep email. He was like, what's up, Flex? I met these two females about 2 months ago. And I'm going to paraphrase this email because it's kind of long. Now, I was walking down the street and these two females rolled up on me. Now, I was a bit curious why both of them were asking me for my number. Now, my first question to them was how old are you girls? Because they seem kind of young, not really by the way they look, but by the demeanor and the vibe that they have. They both stuttered and said 19. So he said, okay, not a problem. So both of the girls were asking for my number, and he gave it to one of the girls, even though he was not feeling her, but he gave her props for stepping to him. The email goes on to say, I gave the girl my number. I never had any intentions to call her back or hook up with her. Now, both of these females started blowing up my phone like crazy, and I never picked up. I figured after a while they would get the point, but no, they kept calling me. They kept sweating me. One time they switched phones, and I answered it by accident. So he finds out that these two females are lesbians. But they said they liked some dick on the side. And they wanted him to be the new dick on the side. Because their man got locked up, so they said. And he won't be home for 6 months. The email goes on to say, the female said that I can't fuck one without fucking the other. She said they do everything together. Whatever I do with one, I have to do with both. They were on some menage a trois shit. I'm like, whatever, okay. So we set up a hookup for that weekend, but I flaked out on them because I wasn't feeling them. Harlem, you got to show me what these females look like, player. If you have a MySpace page on them. If not, that's cool. But let me finish reading the email. The email goes on to say these females still didn't get the point. So after all these weeks, they're still calling me over and over again, trying to schedule a hookup. They want to hook up with me. They want me to come meet them up and hook up with them. But I keep flaking out on them. Then about a week ago, the one Spanish one was black, one was Spanish, she left me a voicemail like, look, I'm not looking for no shit. I'm not trying to play no games. I just want to know if you want to fuck around a little bit. If you can call me back, cool. He called her back and said, yo, I'm busy. Anyway, to sum this email up, and again, I'm paraphrasing this email because Harlem wrote a long-ass email. He says that he's only seen the female once in like 3 months, but she keeps calling him, and both of the females keep calling him like, yo, let's fuck, let's fuck, let's fuck. Harlem says, I like cooperation, but damn, they got me thinking that something must be up with them. What do you think, Tariq? I'm real suspicious about this situation. What's up with these girls? Wrong song. He wants to know what's up with these females. I feel kind of strange. I feel like some suspicious shit is going on. They're sweating me about hooking up. They keep calling me, wanting to hook up, desperate for me to meet up with them, talking about they want to fuck, they want to do a menage a trois, and they keep on calling me. I like cooperation, but what's the deal, Flex? Now, my opinion on this is that you got to be cautious. These females, to be honest, man, they sound like they might be trying to set you up, dude. And this is in New York. I know Harlem. I know you're from New York. And I know a lot of women out there be doing some scandalous shit. Whereas the women out here in L.A., the hood rats, be doing little scandalous shit like that too. But these women, man, I think you got to really watch out. Because they might be on some set a nigga up type of shit. That's what it kind of sounds like. That don't sound right. So you got to be careful, fellas. Be careful with these females, man, because I hear so many instances where brothers get set up by these women, waving pussy in your face. Like, hey, come meet me at such and such spot. Come meet me at this hotel. Come meet me at that hotel. And then you get there. Some niggas jump out the closet on your ass trying to tie you up. That's a hood rat thing. That's why I always tell guys to stay away from hood bitches. That's what hood rat broads do. If you want to eliminate that shit, stay away from them hood broads, man. They be getting niggas set up. They like little scandalous shit like that. It ain't worth it, fellas. It ain't worth getting some little raggedy half-ass pussy, putting your life in danger. Stay away from the rats. Stop fucking with them broads in the hood. Always step your game up. Honestly, my game is on such a different level. I don't even fuck with bitches who live in apartments now. That's how high on a level my game is. If a female don't have any kind of real estate, I'm not really trying to fuck with her. I can't even remember the last time I've been to a woman's apartment. It's been a while since I've been to a female's apartment. Now, I've had lady friends who have houses. I kick it at the motherfucker's house and shit, and they come kick it at my house. So I don't really fuck with a broad who live in an apartment, let alone in the hood, or let alone in the projects. So, fellas, your game has to be on that level, man. You just can't entertain hood rats no more. It's just not worth dating them, especially if you're a brother who have some shit going on for yourself. If you got anything cracking for yourself, you don't want to fuck with no hood rats anyway. Plus, I like nice shit. I'm not trying to be up in some hood rat's raggedy ass crib with roaches and fleas crawling on my ass. Dirty ass dishes. A gang of people running in and out the house. Dirty ass bathroom with strands of number 2 Yaki weave all in our sink. Ugh. And then when you're over there, the threat of some nigga running up in there on your ass. I'm cool as hell on that shit. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. And when broads live in the hood like that, there is always a chance of some nigga running up in there on some bullshit, especially if she got a goddamn kid. Especially if she has a kid, which is about 90% of the broads in the hood. So, fellas, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. So when two bras roll up on you with some shit like that, talking about they man is in jail, they're lesbians and all that, just charge that shit to the game, player. Charge that shit to the game. Keep on campaigning until you get the next female. Anyway, a lot of people were complaining about the comments that I made about capri pants. A lot of my East Coast cats were sending me emails like, come on, Flex, man, capri pants. Man, I wear capri pants and my shit, you got to know how to rock them, dude. And I wasn't shitting on everybody with capri pants, but I just don't like that fashion statement. I'm sorry. that shit just don't look masculine. I just don't agree with dudes wearing masculine or feminine clothes. That's some shit that women wear. I don't agree with niggas wearing shit that women wear. Niggas shouldn't have women accessories. I don't even like sandals. Niggas who wear sandals, that's some suspect shit. Sandals are feminine. I'm sorry. Sandals are feminine and capri pants are feminine. I don't give a fuck about y'all getting mad. Shit, I know that's a big thing out there. That shit don't look right. It doesn't look right. You're a fag. You're scared to spit some game up at a bitch. You're a fag. And every time you walk, I see you switch. That's right. You're a fag. And everybody knows that you a gay. You're a fag. Put on some Daisy Dukes and rollerblades. You're a fag. And don't bring your ass around me. You're a fag. And don't be looking at my butt cheeks. You're a fag. You're a queen and you like to go and tweeze your eyebrows. So don't come around me cause you're a fag. Yep, I played that again, goddammit. Yes, I did. That's just not no masculine shit. There's too many guys being effeminized in their clothing. That's why guys wearing these long ass t-shirts that look like dresses. A lot of brothers are wearing like feminized clothes because they grew up with these single mothers. Niggas be having braids. You look at a nigga from the back, you can't tell if it's a dude or a dyke. Nigga got on fucking braids with baby hair, looking like a broke ass Omarion with a wife beater, his capri pants with a cuff in them, with some little bitty Timberland boots with footies on with the ball in the back. Doing the chicken noodle soup. Fuck out of here, man. That shit don't look Mackish. I'm sorry. But I digress. Speaking of gay, I was looking at VH1 the other day, VH1 Soul, and you know they play these soul videos and these neo soul videos, and there was this video by this dude named Rashad Patterson. Now all the neo soul heads might know who he is. He's a very good singer. Rashad Patterson is a very good singer. Had a couple of records out back in the 90s. And Rashad Patterson, I don't know if he ever came out the closet or whatever, but this dude is flaming. Great singer, and I'm not knocking the brother, but he's flaming with a capital F, flaming. A flaming queen. But he's a great singer, and you know, I'm not knocking him for being a queen or a great singer, whatever. But I'm looking at the video. What was funny, in the video, this nigga... They had a love interest, a female love interest in the video form. And in the video, he was like chasing this female. And I'm like, give me a fucking break. In the video, this nigga has a purse. This nigga singing, and he literally had a purse. This nigga had a purse on his arm singing. But he was playing it up masculine. He was, you know, it's supposed to be like a masculine video where he's a man pursuing a woman. This nigga had a goddamn purse. Sashaying around like a bitch. And I'm like, come on, don't try to sell the public on no bullshit. You can't have feminine accessories and try to be on some man shit. You know, they should have done with him what they used to do with Luther Vandross. And I hate to have to go there. I'm breaking one of the black codes talking about Luther. There's certain things in the black community you don't do, that you don't talk about. And I'm breaking one of the black codes right now, talking about Luther's sexuality. That's one of the things you don't do. In the black community, there's a rule that you do not openly discuss Luther Vandross's sexuality. That's a rule in the black community. Another rule is you don't discuss Dr. Martin Luther King fucking all them bitches he was fucking. Those are like open secrets that black folks are not supposed to discuss publicly. And I'm not going to even get too deep into it. I'm scared that the Negro Coalition might come to get my ass. But as far as Luther, we all know Luther's, you know, his sexuality. And we love Luther. Luther was like family. It's like a family member. We know what the deal is, but we just don't talk about it because we love our family members. And I'm not knocking Luther, but in his videos, we all knew what the deal was with Luther. In his videos, they didn't pair him up with no woman. You notice that they would have another man and another woman pursuing each other, but not Luther, because, you know, we knew what the deal was. They wouldn't even have Luther in the same room with the bitch. Luther be singing like on a mountain, and then the bitch be down in a hotel with a dude, you know. Luther was more so the narrator of the video than a participant, because that's believable. And again, not to knock Luther, but that's what they should have done with the Rashad Patterson video. They should have had like actors, and he should have just been narrating the video, because that shit didn't look right. But I digress. The point is, and I was just bringing that up because I remember seeing this nigga with a purse in the video trying to be on some masculine shit, and that's the same connotation with you guys walking around in capri pants trying to be on some gangster shit. It's an oxymoron. You cannot be no gangster nigga in no capri pants. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me get into some Mack rants. This is the end of the show. We're going to do the Mack rants like we always do. Now, Mack rant number 1. Black people who work at fast food joints. What's up with y'all funky ass attitude? Why is it that black people who work in McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, why is it that black people who work in fast food restaurants have the most funky, fucked up ass attitudes? Y'all be having attitudes with us because you got a fucked up job. Cut that shit out. Especially in the hood. Black folks be mad at you because they gotta work at a minimum wage job. Step your game up and step your blame up. Mack rant number 2. Ladies, everybody cannot be a hoochie. Now I know it's about to be summertime, it's been hot lately, and there's a lot of scantily clad women running around. There's a lot of spring break events going on right now. But some of you ladies, you cannot be hoochie. Being a skank isn't for everybody. You got to have the body for it. Ladies, some of your bodies are just way too fucked up to be hoochie. Put on some clothes. Don't nobody want to see your ashy, bullet wound riddled ass in no booty shorts. I'm sorry. And finally, Mack rant number 3. This is for every light-skinned black female with highlights in her weave. Bitch, you do not look like Beyonce. Just because you're a light-skinned broad with highlights in your weave, stop walking around singing Irreplaceable like people are going to mistake you for Beyonce. You don't look like her. All right? Anyway, that's been today's episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. I'm going to holler at you players and playettes tomorrow. Don't forget to check out MackLessons.com to get the Mack Lessons DVD. Holla.
It's healing your body right now. Ekoba, shatalolobo kosha, 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 kosha.